Coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, it's divisional round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New York Jets.
Whoa.
The first of 4 months in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL
can't play this one. He's right. He said it is fucked up.
Throwing on first down is Allen, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams, and he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Jet touchdown. A long way to go in this one. I'm sure that's not the only score we'll see today, but to jump out like that, very good.
Yeah, everyone wants to set the pace. You know, in a game like this, you want people chasing you. You don't want to be the team chasing them.
How the fuck that shit paused like that, man?
Wide ball here, remember.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. He finds an opening past the 40. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. All right, that's a bet. I got you. That one good for 33 and a first.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run. Happen on that play.
On second down, here's Mixon. Broken tackle. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
You can't see that.
Watch it now, Barney!
Why's the pitch, man?
Watch it now, Barney!
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looks like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Here's second and 10 now from the 29.
For real? God. Man, that was a close one. Yes, sir. That was in gridiron.
And the pitch goes to Mixon. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
What team he had?
Getting the sense Charles are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers.
Where you play him at?
Do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Where you play him at? Gridiron? Okay.
Allen from the gun on third down. Dumps it off to Mixon. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down.
That was
sets
crazy.
up a first and goal.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in his own blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Yeah, it was bad, too.
They'll give it to Mixon.
Oh, my God. Look at Mixon, man. That nigga just ran over 3 dudes.
A great effort there. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals draw even.
I'm playing a divisional playoff game.
Hit the extra point.
And the war playing against Fish Grease. Oh, his connection is terrible, cuz. Oh my God.
And now a 2-point
I might have to turn this one off. This shit keep doing like this. It's sticking in everything.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Yeah, this joint is awful. God damn.
So that'll back him up 5.
I just wanted to kick the motherfucking field goal. That joint just paused on me. Wouldn't even let my kicker kick, and he blocked it. Yeah.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Uh-oh, I got that little black box. Yeah, he having big time connection issues.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now. 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They go play action here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And a gain of 39 that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play.
I sent down them niggas that they ain't jump in here yet. I know Uncle D, he at the hospital. He said he'll be back later on.
There's a carry now for Keith Marshall.
Yeah.
And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Nah, you know, his stepfather got cancer in his pancreas or something like that. Yeah, so he up there.
Now we've got that.
So he'll be on later on.
You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Keith Marshall, 29 yards. And the Jets are able to strike for 6. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make this a 6-point game. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, and they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Henry Anderson able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. Throwing is Allen on third. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. Wow. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
New York set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now Marshall. $23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Well, they're making a real first-quarter start with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Right back to him on first down. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Got the hands full tonight, huh?
No, check, Patriot.
A first carry for Trenton Cannon. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Leopard. Here we go now. Green, 39. Green.
There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Keith Marshall with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when goes to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way.
Come on, man.
Poor punter.
Y'all getting blowed on the ball like that?
There might be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Watch it now, Barney. Leopard. All right, now, Lucky 56.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney.
Now a play fake here on first down. On the move to his left. Throw left side, complete to Ross.
Good pass, man.
But not before getting this inside the 30.
Couldn't get back there.
Good pick up there, 26 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Come on, D.
Might have gotten this one down to the
motherfucking
28.
push, man.
All. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short game.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover.
There you go. Come on.
By anything else.
And that play going absolutely nowhere.
What I'm talking about.
Before he could get out of the backfield.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
What we got? What we got? What we got? All right. Come on, D.
On 3rd down, Allen. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Fucking black box keep coming up.
Now the Bengals will settle for 3 as the field goal unit comes on here. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash.
I still got it up simply because it's a playoff game.
And his kick is good.
Yeah.
And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So a good snap.
It ain't one.
And right down
don't come up for a split second and go away. He said his connection was fucked up. I really didn't want to even play him like that. You know what I mean? Everybody deserves a fish shot. But he won't be home tomorrow till 10, 11 o'clock. And a 24-hour advance. And we fresh off of just holding the league up for more than 48 hours in the playoffs in the wild card round. So he just said, fuck it, let's get it out of the way.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, here we go.
They'll run with Marshall, and he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Credit the tackle to Navarro Bowman.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Darnold down to throw.
Oh, man.
Pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Those fellas came right through.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. There's nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Play action. It's Darnold. Rolling to his right. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 32 that time.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And across midfield he goes into Bengal territory. Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in the 1st half. Back with more AFC playoff action after this timeout. Here's Darnold. He'll buy some time right. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Give him 30 yards there.
That was a terrific catch. I mean, to go up there and get it one-handed like that, but I almost want to go into that riff about back in my day, the gloves weren't quite like this.
When did gloves really become prevalent, just in general?
I think in the 80s. I think as we started
moving through the 80s,
especially as we got towards the latter part of that.
But
a lot of those were really like baseball batting gloves to begin with. Not much of a tacky area on the glove. In fact, there was none.
He blitzed the linebackers and dropped the safety down in that spot. He almost got a pick, too.
But they would split too easily in the course of a game.
I ain't see it till after I already had released the ball. That definitely would have been a pick 6.
the toss. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Keith Marshall saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Now the punter who also does the kickoff duties, Locke Edwards, out to kick it away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Being chased out left. And he's able to take this one up to the 35.
Well, you better get down.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm of how he can hurt you. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. And the Bengals on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And
come on, man.
First down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn it loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed.
These boys don't want to tackle or do nothing.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Fuck, man. Yeah. He playing in this snow, though. He bouncing off of everything, cuz.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very...
There you go. Way to get in there.
The Jets get in there for
somebody get in there and make some noise.
Here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And that one will...
Where'd it go, D? Where'd he get that stop?
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check
give me
it
some,
down
young
to
blood.
back.
Give me some.
Incomplete.
Give me some, baby. Oh.
A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I'm not going to throw into that, bro.
He'll go on the ground, finding some room in midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. Now a timeout taken.
Play smart.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
You dropped all them niggas back. I'm not about to throw into that.
Watch it now, Barney.
No joke. Nah, he dropped all of them niggas back.
Working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Let me see where this wind blowing at.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
I can't
this
call
officially
timeout
a
because I just called
55-yard
one.
attempt.
I gotta take the last game. There's no way I can make that with the wind blowing 12. I might as well just run a play. No, I'm not kicking that shit for him to get a return. I know I can't make it.
And they're not going to get the snap off. This might back him out of field goal range. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So the delay of game penalty backs him up. It's now 2nd and 7. And an alley to run. So it's on to halftime in this AFC. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I know anytime you watch a team run the ball really well, there's some pinball effect, people bouncing off of each other. There's also some things of beauty in there when you see these nice, explosive, strong runs. And this guy, he knows how to carry the football really well and continually wants the football. Why? He knows the offensive line's going to give him great effort, and he gives great effort himself to finish off runs.
A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
There you go, keep hold on to that rock, baby.
Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Back-to-back good plays, have them on the move on first down. Off of play action, Darnold. Going down the middle, and it's
good hit, Donald.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Lucky 56. Gone.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold eluding the pressure right. Going for it all.
Oh, come on, Roby Anderson. How you drop that, cuz?
Second down. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball. And he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Keith Marshall, 26 yards. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. Now it's Patterson.
Oh, man.
And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Allen looks to throw on second down.
Huh?
And a return will stop right around the 25.
Well, so much of playing quarterback in the snow comes down to trying not to do
what
too
you about
much.
to do?
You gotta just keep telling yourself, throw those downfield every day in practice all year.
You give him out?
But guess what? They suddenly become more difficult. And this one gets away from him and winds up an interception.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one, maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They stay on the ground. This is Marshall again. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be, but we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
Good hit, Sam Don.
They're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun.
There you go. Carry him, Keith. Go get you 4 or 5, baby. There you go.
Down up near the 47.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game.
We don't put Crowell in here, man. We need you fresh. We don't need to get broke up, cuz.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
Now a first carry for the backup, Isaiah Crowell. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
There you go, baby. Way to get in there. Way to fight, Keith. What I'm talking about.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Right back to him on first down. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. He's gonna
go get it, baby. There it is. Use your body and go get it.
Give him
great pass, Sam.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Oh, he timed that spin just perfect.
Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
All right, here we go. Green 39.
He'll get it up the middle. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. As his guys are in for 6. And this Jet offense starting to run away with this one.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
What are you doing?
We'll see how they attack him here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Let him do it. Let him do it. Just don't hike the ball until he's done. He don't do nothing but move himself out of position. Let him do it. This when he's done, you should already know where you want to go after that.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Out to his left.
No, we ain't giving up that. Why the hell he stop?
And an alley to run.
Man, wait a minute, bro.
That time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a
my
nice
end had the sack and the Bama just stopped. Man, you gotta stop.
And Bengals on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. A handoff to Mixon.
3
yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
We watch the pitch. Watch the pitch. Come up this middle. It's on lock.
They run for it with Mixon. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
If he indeed got it, he didn't get it by much. This is a great push up front, but I think the nose of the football does make it over the line to gain. And whoa.
And the Jets pressure too much.
Way to get in there.
That right now, that's a defeated
team. They call you Kyle, so I don't know how to pronounce this shit.
Hands on hips.
That nigga name long.
It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Watch the inside handoff.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen.
Oh, no, I got that.
Oh,
Adams, are you serious right now?
29 yards that time.
Wow.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Good pass.
These one-handed catches. That was great. And they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
To the air.
Let me get that.
He's going to launch.
I got that one. I won't miss them all. Way to be out there, Jamal.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now a handoff looking right. Oh, and he's
not going to
make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
That's a lot of points.
Watch that quarterback draw. Oh, wait a minute. What the fuck you doing? Okay.
So after the INT, it's Allen.
Oh, my goodness.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the play. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively.
Don't get that no more,
that's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it.
Thank you. Let's go back.
Pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Marcus May with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball. On the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. After the interception, here's Darnold sliding out of the pocket.
What that one I do?
Crossing route.
Was one Sting Trent?
Shy of the 20. A gain of 39 that time.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Oh no, I don't run that one.
Red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Yeah, I don't run that one.
Bottom line, they want to keep this.
I run a few different blitzes, but and that ain't one. Nope, that ain't one.
On the big fellas up front.
I like majority of the blitzes that got a name like the Pinch. I like those because if you don't block it right, it leave that gap right up the middle.
On 2nd down, Darnold flush to his right. He takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield and try to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
He got tired of you fucking around.
Faking the give. Darnold flushed out right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it.
I should have hit my man on the jump.
But out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. And Myers able to knock it through. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points. And
you already played your gridiron game?
Further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough.
Okay.
As you said, and now it's all about
I played more last night.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us.
There you go.
Coaching,
let it be there, Leonard.
And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. On 2nd down, here's Allen.
Oh, yeah.
Take him down. The Jets for the sack. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time.
Thank you. Let's go back.
Another interception.
Let's go, baby. That's why he's Defensive Player of the Year again. He out there.
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something?
Once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit, but as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault.
Get your motherfucking ass up. What are you triple?
It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
And they'll run it here. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. And they have secured a spot in the